Next, let's queer up trans rights. California makes history declaring August Transgender History Month. Celebrations and events will be planned over the next year and will occur during the first annual Transgender History Month beginning in August 2024. Last year was the first annual Transgender History Month in the city of San Francisco, followed by Santa Clara County. California has a history of trans residents dating back to the Spanish colonial era. San Francisco's Tenderloin has been home to trans residents since the 1800s. The Compton's Cafeteria riots took place in San Francisco in August of 1966. Similar to the Stonewall riots in New York, 3 years later, Compton's was a place in the Tenderloin where trans men and women, drag queens, and other gender nonconforming people could be themselves, despite ongoing harassment and even brutality from police. In 2017, a portion of the Tenderloin was designated the Transgender Cultural District, the first of its kind in the world. According to Honey Mahogany, founder of the Transgender District and chair of the San Francisco Democratic Party, quote, "Many Californians remain unaware of the real lives and experience of transgender people, even here in California. We can change that through awareness, education, and outreach," end quote. And that's fantastic. But it also shows just how polarizing, in the polarizing direction that this country is running towards. Like, there are states that are fully embracing us, and then there are states that want to erase us. And it's pulling in both directions, and also just love the fact that her name is Honey Mahogany.
I think Newsom and others in California have become very clear about being almost the anti-Florida, right? Like, they have actually almost positioned themselves as being at a space, and it's incredible to see. There's always a kind of problem with, like, I'm always like the negative person, but like that is like a kind of making whatever history month. But that is, we've also shown that it's like every day is Transgender History Month, and every day is Black History Month, and whatever. I'm not saying that right. Every day is a month. You get me. But that is that every day is important. But it's also made such an enormous difference in the teaching and centering of stories that otherwise don't get told. So that it's like, this is an incredible form of progress that I want to highlight.
The Compton Cafeteria riots is essentially proto-Stonewall. I mean, it's only
pre-Stonewall.
It's proto-Stonewall. That's why it's a prototype for Stonewall. It's essentially, I mean, it's basically an accident in history that we didn't end up using Compton's Cafeteria as as the starting gun of the LGBTQ revolution.
Well, bravo, California, the Massachusetts of the West.
Absolutely. And San Francisco has been the progenitor of so much of our history. This story it's not really related, but it's related. Harvey Milk came out of there, and of course his assassination outraged and propelled us forward. San Francisco has just been this open, bastion of liberalism and acceptance. The Hate was an early adopter of alternative culture, which has been great. So thank you. But it also shows that California they're so on top of the game right now. The governor is buying ad time in Florida markets to say, come here, you all suck, get your head out of your butts. They're putting up billboards in other states as well. I mean, California's going on the offensive. Every time Florida and Texas try and do something, they're saying, you're not right, and we're going to call you out on it. So God bless California. Thank you so much. You're so much more than Hollywood and LA. You're everything to us. You lead the way, and we could not be more appreciative.